Good day, my name is Hazel Ventilacion.
And I am Naomi Shirel 𝐵𝐻𝐵𝐺. And it is such a beautiful and wonderful day today because we got the chance to interview one of the key figures and promising figures in the field of psychology and guidance counseling. He is a licensed professional counselor, freelance human resource management, organization development and well-being practitioner, consultant, and a part-time university lecturer in universities such as Polytechnic University of the Philippines, De La Salle, College of St. Benilde, and 𝐬𝐞𝐫𝐚 Rodriguez Institute of Science and Technology, Manila, and many more. Of course, the purpose of our interview is to create a compelling and informative video presentation about counselors in psychology.
We also aim to demystify the roles of counselors, highlight their diverse contributions to mental health, and encourage viewers to seek professional help when needed.
Our target audience is the general public, particularly those unfamiliar with counseling services or who may harbor misconceptions about them. So, let's start na po our interview. So, our first question po will be, what are some of the most challenging aspects of being a counselor?
You know, one of the most challenging aspects of being a counselor is maintaining your personal and professional identity. I don't know if you are particular with the book of 𝐂𝐴𝐺 when he asserts there that a counselor should know how to balance his personal and professional thing, because you can bring your personal flavor in doing counseling as a professional.
So for the second question, how has being a counselor impacted your own personal growth and understanding of yourself?
You know, being a counselor is a challenge since, you know, we need to balance our personal and professional life, and, you know, people are expecting so much with us, right?
Yes.
They expect so much that we can do this, that we are well off. I mean, well off mentally, psychologically, spiritually. We are integrated individuals. But, you know, that's one of the challenge. Another thing that really made me be into a counseling profession is that it's more of empowering. The more I do it, the more I became aware about myself. I learned not only from my experience but also from the experience of my client. And the good thing here is we journey together. You know, when we journey together, when we try to navigate the issues that they have, it's also you being there. You know, having heard of a lot of successful stories from the failure or the downness moment of this person up to the highest point or highest peak or his healing is so much. Then they will go back to you, they will say, thank you for helping me navigate these issues. I didn't know that I have a choice. I didn't know that I can do it without your help. This wouldn't be possible.
In terms of diversity of clients po, how do you approach working with clients from diverse backgrounds and with different needs po?
Alright, so it's a good question, and that's where assessment should form part with. You know, you cannot do no one size fits all in assessment. For example, I worked for 10 years at DSWD, so we have a lot of clients there coming from the poor, vulnerable, and disadvantaged sectors of the society. And these sectors has been challenging since most of them cannot read or cannot write. So how can you apply psychological tests there? Yeah, and that's why you need to give accommodations, like you can use the tools as suggested in anthropology or in Psikolohiyang Pilipino, wherein you can go pagtatanong-tanong. You go there, you live with them to know them.
Last question, what strategies do you use to maintain your own well-being and prevent burnout?
Yeah, that's a good question. You know, as counselors, we need to have also self-care. No, self-care and self-compassion most of the time. That's why we need to maintain our boundaries well. We have to manage our workload well. Yan, ako, I try to manage and to assess myself if I'm really well for a client. If not, I will be referring them to others, even though it's my specialization. I know I'm learning a lot pa. That's why I'm finishing my PhD. And I'm really learning a lot from my supervisors at the PhD levels at De La Salle University. And they're very helpful with regards to informing me and telling us that, oh, this is do's and don'ts. And they're actually training us to become a better counseling psychologist in the near future, though I'm a licensed professional counselor. And another thing is that I have a support group. Like, these people, these are simple people, ordinary people, where I can be vulnerable with about my stories. They will not see me as a counselor or as a professional. They will see me as I am, as a personal person. So you should have also friends who will be like that to you. And another thing is that I also have my own therapist. You know, I have like my own counselor where I can go to whenever I feel so down. It has been a practice for me that I need to have an accountability. And my supervisor is also there. I'm very grateful for my supervisor. My supervisor is a clinical psychologist from the National Center for Mental Health. And we have our clinic, in Mandaluyong. And I'm so happy because she kept on reminding me on how to take care of myself, because she is actually an epitome of well-being for me, because she represents a lot, especially in boards, in annulment. So she's very good. She knows most of the DSM thing. She knows how to do assessment. You can just first glance or look. She can diagnose. I was really surprised and impressed by her. And her teaching. It's very important for you to have a support group. That support group will sustain you. They will hold the ropes for you. Yeah, they will also help and remind you that you are also a person. You can also be a vulnerable, because not all not even doctors get sick, and even carpenters doesn't have their own homes. Even us, lahat tayo nagkakamali. That's how wonderful it is. We are wounded healers. Social workers, psychologists, counselors, teachers, we are wounded healers. We try to heal and journey with other people even though we are still wounded. And that's very empowering. That's a magical way of transforming your wounds into something precious.